guys, welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you've been here before. So today I thought I'd do a food haul with you, and I have to tell you that food shopping is one of the highlights of my week. I look forward to this pretty much every week. In fact, I don't know, I said pretty much. I look forward to it every week. There's rarely a time that I don't look forward to it. So I kind of have a little process for it. I just really enjoy it, and I like to plan everything. I've kind of managed to figure out a way of doing it so that I don't waste food, and me and Joe manage to get through our food pretty much every week. There's sometimes I leave stuff by mistake, but that's something I'm working on. It's a work in progress. So basically it's just, I don't know what I'm doing with my hands over here. I basically just wanted to kind of show you my process for my shopping haul. And I don't really ever call it a haul, I don't know why I said that, but my food shop, there we go. I kind of like to plan everything just so that I don't waste food and that I don't just buy loads of random stuff. I always find I'm absolutely shattered to go to the shops though. Like, I love going to the shops, but actually by the end of my work day I'm kind of like, I'm tired, and it's a bit of a faff to have to go to the shops, but I enjoy it enough for me to enjoy going, and even though I'm tired, it's not a problem. But I do think I am tired. Anyway, I really am blabbing like a crazy hooligan right now. What I normally do is I kind of plan my weeks, and I'll do lots of recipes that I've tried before. Most of the time I don't remember any of my recipes, so in terms of like the way they actually go. So what I will do is always use my recipe books. There are very few recipes that I know off by heart because I actually am finding that I'm trying a lot of new ones. So what I'll do is I'll show you now. As you can see, I've written like the day of the week. Then what I'll do is plan breakfast, lunch and dinner for those weeks. So we're starting from tomorrow, and I actually know what I'm going to have tomorrow. I'm going to make some banana loaf tonight, so that's going to be our breakfast. Because I've still got some very black bananas, which are really quite, they're very black now. They really need to be done. So that's going to be our breakfast. And then lunch tomorrow. So what I always do is make enough food so that tomorrow I have enough food for me and Joe. I do a meal for like 4. Tomorrow's lunch, because it's Friday, will be, I actually haven't tried it before, but I'm going to show you. It's from Jamie Oliver's new book, which is 7 Ways. It's actually really good. There's so many like just different things to do in here, and I'm actually quite a fan. So this is the one I'm doing. It's called a harissa tray bake, and what I'll do is normally try like one new recipe a week because I find it's just really fun, and also you just come across loads of new ones. I think just in lockdown I've come across so many new recipes because of this, like because of just trying new recipes a week, and I just love my recipe books so much. I am kind of avoiding dairy at the moment because I think it is actually affecting me, and to be fair, my doctor did say to avoid it, so I'm actually going to listen to her. But I am having in like small amounts, but then it gets to bake off on a Tuesday and I'm like, okay, I'm allowed dairy today. So that's going to be our lunch, that's going to be our dinner tonight and our lunch tomorrow, and I'm really excited for that. So that's what it's going to be. And then for dinner, guys, I'm going to show you this one day because it's just the best recipe. And I think it's just the most healthy, delicious, but also wonderful thing ever. Bear Grylls Power Pizza. This is the bomb. This is really good. And me and Joe have it as our Friday night meal, or our just like special meal every so often, because it is so tasty but also just like so healthy. The base is made out of buckwheat flour and chia seeds and a lot of rosemary, and I feel like that is like one of the key ingredients. And then you make the sauce from scratch, and we don't put any cheese on it. It's all like courgettes and stuff, so Yeah, and another thing I always work out as well is if I've got food in my fridge from the week previous and it's stuff that's left over, I'll try and work out what I can do with that. But anyway, tomorrow night, Bear Grylls pizza, and then I basically just go along and I fill each of these out with new recipes and things like that, or just like old ones that I know that I do quite often. I'm just going to show you. So I started filming that and then I realised that it's actually going to take me forever to film it. I've written everything down. It took me such a long time. That took me a really long time. It doesn't normally take me that long, but I was just trying to think of things to do, and also I've got stuff on in the evening on a Wednesday, but also Bake Off is on Tuesday, and I'm cooking this week, but I don't want something that's really like long-winded. So I've kind of just planned all of my meals for this week up until next Wednesday evening. And then what I'll do is I'm going to show you it. It's terribly messy and you'll never understand what it says. But it's terribly messy. What a joke, really. Anyway, I'm trying one new recipe this week. To be honest, I don't know if my heart's set on it, but we're just going to have to see. And it's one from this Jamie Oliver. Jeremy. Good lord. Okay, and it's called spicy prawn noodles, and I do think that'll be really, really nice, and I'm thinking that maybe I'll do that on Saturday. But I think because I'm feeling tired today, I just can't be bothered. But anyway, I'll figure it out and I'm sure it'll be fine. So the next thing I do is everything's kind of planned out on my notebook, and then I get my phone and I go to my notes. If you guys have an iPhone, this is really handy. And I write shopping lists, and then they give you this option of adding these little things to tick, and when you've got them at the shop, they go to the bottom, so they come off the list, which I thought was really cool. Anyway, so isn't that fun? So what I'm going to do now is just write down all of the list of the things that I kind of need this week, and there'll be a few extra things as well. Like I definitely need some matches because I've been using my candles so much recently that I have to have matches. So, yeah, that's kind of the plan, really. This is what I kind of do, and yeah, I feel like I could have probably come up with something better for my evening meal on Saturday. What do you want for dinner on Saturday?
Whatever. Let's eat the rest of your lambuna.
I was thinking of making these spicy prawn noodles.
I'm not the biggest noodle fan.
Are you not?
No.
No, I realised this. Oh damn it! I'm gonna have to change my Saturday night.
No, don't change it.
Meal. No, it's fine.
Just because I don't love something doesn't mean I...
No, we can have something else. It's fine.
Do you like it though? Do you like noodles?
Yeah, I love noodles because I wouldn't put them in there. No, but it's
it.
fine. If you don't like it, it's Saturday night. We want to have a nice meal together, don't we? Anyway. So then I fill my shopping list up with all the things I need, and then I go to the shops, and that's pretty much it. One thing I would definitely recommend is always have your phone on charge, or at least charged before you go to the shops, because a couple of times...
Or write it on paper.
Or write it on paper. But this is really good. Like, I really like this idea, because otherwise you have to have your pen and then you have to cross it off. I'm normally not a technical gal, but I do like this for my shopping list. Anyway. Make sure you have your phone charged, because there have been times where my phone has died on me because it was my rubbish old phone, and I have had to try and memorise the whole list. Fortunately, my memory is actually really good and I don't think I missed a thing. But just for your own sake, I'm just letting you know. Okay, so I've done my list. I'm just going to show it to you. And there we go. And then you can click at the top and it will go to the bottom when you take it off. I try to make things as healthy as possible. I try not to have too much meat. So I think we've got 3 meals this week which do have some meat in. Basically we don't have too much, but it does vary a little bit. For the most part I try and keep it as plant-based as possible. But yeah, I need actually some more vegetarian recipe books, because I find that I haven't got loads and I get a bit bored of the same things from like some of the ones I've got. Because you find the things you like, don't you? Any recommendations of good vegetarian books, please do let me know, because I'd really appreciate it. And I think that's pretty much it, to be honest. I'm going to go to the supermarket now and I will show you what I've got when I come back. And then I'm going to start cooking when I get home as well. So I'm back from the shops and I have to admit, I still am eating one of my favourite snacks in the world. Hold on. These Livia's Millionaire Bites. They are the most delicious thing in the world. Only problem is they are a little bit spenny, but they're so tasty. So because they are they're reduced to clear, I was like, it's time to get as many as I can. So I bought 6. And I bought everything else. So I'm going to show you. It's actually a much smaller shop than I normally would do, which is mad. I think I had a lot of the ingredients and things at home already, which is really handy. So I haven't actually had to buy as much. But also trying to be a little bit less greedy, because I think over lockdown me and Joe got into a little bit of a habit of being super greedy by mistake. Just because we'd get all our food in one go and we'd have to make sure that that was everything. So we would like really go in on the snacks. But I mean, I have bought a lot of snacks, but they were reduced to clear and I had to. They were 93p and they're normally £1.50, which is still quite spenny, but they're so good I kind of don't mind on this occasion. Anyway, so let me show you. I'm sorry, my head keeps like bopping up and down. It's because I'm holding it with my hand. It's like shaking. Let me show you what I bought. I'm really just happy that I've done my shopping now. I've got some bananas. I normally actually let these go pretty black because I normally use them in banana bread. Got some peppers. Also, I always make sure that I buy as much of my veg out of packaging as possible. It's annoying for the cashier, but I literally don't care. So I've got loads of green peppers, aubergine, pepper here. I always just need onions, so I always find I need them. I've got Brussels sprouts, so I'm so excited for, because I love Brussels sprouts. So I'm going to make them in like a pesto dish next week. Ooh, knocking the eggs over, probably the wrong one to knock over. Got some chestnut mushrooms, which I'm going to put on the pizza tomorrow and for breakfast on Saturday. And some spinach over here as well. I got a huge cauliflower for our Thai red curry. I love cauliflower with all my heart. I think it's just the best thing. So here it is. And then what other veg have we got? I've already got aubergine, courgette, and we got some blueberries and stuff as well. And then I bought this just because it's autumnal and I just love autumn with all my heart. And it feels like it is autumn now. So yeah. And then I've got all my cans, which are like chopped tomatoes. I like to make everything from scratch normally if it's like a tomato thing, and then some baked beans as well for Saturday morning breakfast. Got some pesto, and then I've got some Thai red curry, which is such a treat. And I've already got the coconut paste, coconut cream to make coconut cream, coconut milk. Anyway, doesn't matter. And then in terms of meat, I just got some, probably the least healthy meat, but it doesn't matter. I've got some chicken sausages to have with like a chicken dish, chicken pasta dish. Some bacon, because that's going to go in my pesto dish. And this is some sausages because I want some sausages and mash on Sunday because I think it's just the biggest treat ever. Then we've got some tomato puree, some coffee for Joseph and me if I ever want it. I've got Joe a little beer, he loves this one so much. And then some, I already said apple juice, didn't I? And then some olives for tomorrow's dinner with the pizza, the Bear Grylls pizza, and some chia seeds to make that as well. I do have some more, but we need quite a lot. And I always get like a brown sourdough bloomer, because I like to have all the fibre from that. So I didn't used to have gluten, but this is really, really nice. And some Bourneville, my favourite snack. So I've actually gone, these are like my snacks. And here's my already used snack. Me and Joe discovered these, oh my goodness, last week. I found them in the Christmas aisle. And I have to say, they are just delicious. If you like Lotus biscuits, they're great. They are literally Lotus biscuits, but they're slightly less sweet. So it's actually worse because I think you can actually have more of them. Whereas with Lotus biscuits, I have like 2 and I'm like, right, okay, I'm done. But with these, you're like, oh, I can eat the whole bag. And then I got Joe some Thai chili sweet sensations. Thai sweet chili sensations. Because he loves them and he has them like every week. Oh yeah, and I got like so many eggs. So we got my eggs. I like to like spend a little bit of money on eggs. I don't really like to have any kind of not so good eggs. So I think these ones are quite nice ones. And I like to have a nice golden yolk as well because it just looks a bit gross when it's like pale yellow. I don't know why, because it might be fine. But I just like it to be like a rich golden yolk. Which is exactly actually what this says it is. So that's good, isn't it? That's exactly what we want. Anyway. So that is my shopping, my food shop, which is really fun. This is kind of pretty much what I kind of do every week. But I hope you liked this video. If you did, please give it a like and subscribe because it's just the best. And I will see you hopefully in the